we noticed that another woman was suffering injustice, and that other woman is Judy. We also noticed that her children were suffering injustice. We had to try to stop injustice. There is one thing that really surprises me. How could anybody expect that DPA would be part of a bullying group? How would you expect us to support the nation? No, it's not possible.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on what time you're watching this video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at Judy Austin and May Edochie with your Edochie case. Ever since come be like say the case want to turn against May Edochie just because of some of her toxic fans that are bullying Judy Austin on comment sections, bullying her child. So it look as if the case right now want to turn against her because the law is not emotional. The law is the law. The law does not work with sentiments, and the law is against cyber bullying. All right, my people, if you are here for the first time in this space, we talk about trending gist, and we also give our opinion on issues going on this space of YouTube. Let's take a look at this very clip. We'll come back and give our honest opinion as usual.
On the issue of bride price, you understand that DPA does not place a lot of value on bride price. But for those of you who allowed bride price payment to be part of your marriage, you have to respect the significance of bride price. If you are ending a marriage and you knew bride price was paid in respect of that marriage, I think it is wise for you to return that bride price. If you don't return the bride price, then perhaps you are bound by the implications of bride price payment. One of such implications is that until you return the bride price, you are married to the man. And if you remain married to the man, not having returned the bride price, you remain married to the man traditionally, it also means that if you have any affairs before return of bride price, it means you are committing adultery. And the same tradition and customs that govern the bride price have their own rules and implications. When you haven't returned the bride price, you are traditionally married to the man, and you cannot engage in an affair without committing adultery. So we advise you to go and return bride price if you really want to end that marriage. Otherwise, you hang on to the bride price, it is somehow an indication that you want to remain married to the man.
This case is becoming so serious and is about to be so messy. Barr.Emeka is making us to understand that as far as May Edochie has not returned the bride price to your Edochie, that she's still traditionally married to him, which is the fact. As a married woman, if you want to divorce your husband, you want to be separated from your husband, you have to return bride price to him. Even if you are not the one that will return the bride price, your family have to return the bride price to the man, so that traditionally you know that okay, I am no more married to this man. But as far as you have not returned bride price, your family has not returned your bride price to this man, trust me, traditionally you are still a wife to that man. And I read some comments that are saying, oh, she should drop Edochie's name. But in my opinion, that name has already become a brand. With that being said, the court has not finalized the whole issue yet. So until the court finalize the whole issue, that will determine if she's going to change the name or not. For now, the name does not really matter, in my opinion. Edochie is still attached to her name, does not matter until the case is finalized in the court. Right now, let's take a look at this very clip. We'll come back and give our honest opinion.
I had the opportunity of watching a few comments on social media concerning me and my position, or DPA's position, on the main nation question. I appreciate the fact that a lot of people are beginning to understand what it is. But let me clarify. DPA's position never changed. DPA's position never changed. A woman, we believed, was wrongly treated, and that woman needed protection. DPA came to protect that woman. That was because we protect all people who suffer injustice. As we were in that act, we noticed that another woman was suffering injustice. And that other woman is Judy. We also noticed that her children were suffering injustice. We had to try to stop injustice. There is one thing that really surprises me. How could anybody expect that DPA would be part of a bullying group? How would you expect us to support my nation? No, it's not possible. That's not how we work. We don't have permanent attachment. We can't support you regardless of whatever you do. No way. Today we support Judy because she's a victim.
Now, what my people? I pray this case does not turn against May Edochie because of some of her toxic fans. Now, Barr.Emeka is making us to understand that Judy has become a victim of cyberbullying. But the last time I checked, both fan base actually have toxic fans among them. But maybe Judy has been able to prove it with evidences that she with her children are being bullied on comment sections with videos, with content from main nation, which is giving her upper hand. But then I do not think Barr.Emeka is fair enough, because initially he was actually supporting May Edochie. Yes, he was a supporter of May Edochie. Automatically he just changed, and now he is now against Mayor Edochie, saying that Judy Austin is now the victim of cyberbullying. You see, as a brand, especially as a big brand, your fans has a way of influencing you, of affecting you, either in a positive way or in a negative way. We can see it playing out right now, because this Barr.Emeka has been a huge supporter of May Edochie, but now he's turning against her, supporting Judy Austin because of some of the toxic fans from main nation that are bullying and harassing Judy Austin and her kids on comment section, which I know that Judy Austin has been able to show evidences of some of the comments from main nation, that are actually harassing her and her children. Let's continue to watch, as we all learn from this whole buhaha.
Assuming tomorrow we notice that Judy is abusing somebody. Assuming we notice that Judy is abusing her house help or her neighbor's child. Do you think we're going to join Judy and abuse that person because we're representing Judy? No, it doesn't work that way. DPA is not your supporter regardless of whatever you do. We support you based on specific things. If you come to us and tell us that your husband is beating you, we will support you to stop the beating. But assuming we see you beating your mother-in-law, we can't continue to support you because we started supporting you. It's not possible. So imagine that you come to us, really, and you tell us, hey, Please help me. My husband is beating me. We say, okay, we're going to help you. And we step in to help you. And in the process, we found you beating your mother-in-law. Are we going to help you beat your mother-in-law? No way. No way. It doesn't work that way. Okay? DPA is not that way. I want all of you to understand us and understand what we do. May told us her husband married a second wife without due process of law. We saw that happening. We saw the husband say he was a proud polygamist. We thought that was wrong. We came and supported May. Clear, simple. Then May developed a group called May Nation. And May Nation began to abuse Judy and her children. What do you expect us to do? You expect us to join May Nation and abuse the children of Judy? That means you don't know us. What we did was we told May, no, stop. This has to stop. We said this has to stop. Because since we are representing her, we need to talk to her. We need to advise her. We need to caution her. We said, no, don't do this. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. If she had listened to us, there'll be no problem. The wrongful thing would have been resolved if she listened to us. She didn't listen to us. We resigned, and they attacked us. When they attacked us, we had no choice. We had to defend ourselves. Not only defending ourselves, we have to protect the weak person, the vulnerable person, the unjustly treated person. That person today that needs justice protection is Judy. We must give it to her. We don't care what people think. We are guided by our mission. We will give Judy protection. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
God abeg o. He said in this whole buhaha, the only person that needs no protection, that is vulnerable, that need justice is Judy Austin. I hope some of May Nation that has toxic will actually see this and adjust before they will rule this whole case for May Edochie, because May does not really deserve all this. May deserve justice, right? If she wants to divorce, I hope that everything work out in favor of her. And this is one thing I hate divorce for. It takes so long for everything to be finalized. Anyways, I'll be stopping here. I'll be seeing you all in my next video. What do you think? Give your honest opinion. Bye.